Well, Pakistan. Okay, was that Pezza? Are we looking at the highest run chase in the history of World Cups?
Certainly are.
Is that what we're looking at with Pakistan?
Yeah.
Are we looking at an upset victory in this game? No, we're not, because these guys are now the favourites to win the World Cup. There you go. I've done it.
Welcome to the emotional rollercoaster World Cup by the grade cricketer, where the last thing that happened is the thing that will happen forever. It's very bad, but it pays therapists well.
I tell you what, bowling performance, no. Batting, oh yes, delicious. Rizwan, I love me some Rizwan runs. Also, I suppose, Abdullah Shafique scored 100. I suppose, and it was in complete control the entire time, sure, but oh my God, chasing 345 with 10 balls to spare.
10 in the hutch.
6 wickets in the hutch as well. Oh, what are we looking at here, Pezza?
We're saying hello, Pakistan.
Hello, really. Pakistan. Good morning, Pakistan.
2 from 2 next game. I believe it's a big one. But I think Pakistan.
No, they've already played the Netherlands.
Sorry, you're right. Okay, well, they got a gimme.
Yeah, in an empty stadium, I suspect.
We'll see. And we'll reserve judgment. Pakistan are here. I wasn't sure about them.
Yeah, me neither.
And I remain a little unsure.
Yes.
But after last night, that's no easy total. In fact, no one's made a higher total.
in the history of the entire competition.
The entire World Cup. Result, and I think good for the tournament.
You are watching TGC's World Cup Morning Glory, and it is a glorious morning for Pakistan indeed. TGC is brought to you by cricket.com. You can download the cricket.com app from the App Store whenever you want, but do it right now for all the stats.
Keep this going. Keep the
for stats and analysis. You can also subscribe to the YouTube channel, which is cricket.com/TV if you want to punch that into the old search bar there, into the old YouTubes. And, while you're in the neighbourhood, why not subscribe to the Grey Cricket, to this channel right here for match reviews after every Pakistan, England, India, and, of course, Australia game right here on YouTube. And click like and subscribe. Pezza, give me first of your three things today.
Sri Lanka were great value in their first innings. Kusal Mendis, Samarawik, Rama, both ton up.
Yep.
2 blokes feeling fantastic in the sheds after the day's play.
Yeah. Where the fuck were the rest of you?
I mean, Kusal Mendis, that was stick cricket. Really, by the end. Yeah. He was just destroying everything. It was an MG road. There in Hyderabad.
It was a flatty.
But he was going gangbusters so well that he even earns the ire of an Australian grade cricketer who's now able to say threw away double. Threw away 400.
A double.
With how he was going. But he was on fire. Samarawik Rama as well. That's his that was his first 100. Or some shit.
I can look it up. I can look that up for you. In the World Cup.
In the World Cup, it's a pretty decent bet.
Yeah, that's his first 100. Yes, he has one Test 100. He's got 5 50s and ODIs, and that's his first ODI 100.
Well done. I thought they were really good value for it. I was worried about Pakistan. I wasn't sure whether Sri Lanka were overs for what they'd achieved in 50 overs. Yes. I do enjoy a Kusal Mendis 100. Unfortunately, Sri Lanka let themselves down in the final 10 overs by only managing 50-odd or some
50,
shit.
60, something like that, yeah.
So, and that's probably where Pakistan brought themselves back into the game. Just goes to show, even if you get away from the opposition, you get ahead of the game, you still got to dominate those last 10.
Yeah. Kusal Mendis finished 122 off 77, 14 4 6 sixes. Once he got to the 100, he started just he's like, well, my job's done. I'm going to start slapping these everywhere. Yeah. Even the ball that he got out on, which was caught by Imam ul Haq right there in the right deep into the deep mid-wicket boundary, fingers pointing towards the sky, then falling over. That ball was fucking launched. Like, it was one of those ones where live watching it, my first reaction was, and then he gets out. So,
Simon Dawes was as well.
Yeah, and Dooley are on the same wavelength there.
And what a wavelength to be on.
Perfect,
seriously, of all commentators, that's a wavelength I'd want to be.
You know what?
Around.
That's a dinner.
You me,
Simon Dooley. That's a dinner. That's a dinner.
A lot of commentators I'd like to have dinner with.
Yes.
But Dooley's in the conversation.
He's in the conversation.
If not at the front of the queue. People are queuing up to converse about it. It's a wavelength you want to be on.
Front of the show.
We had him on the show once, and I got to say, I was I know you were as well. I'm very impressed with the thickness and tautness of the
tight rig.
And I feel in my imagination now, people can go back to this interview we did because it was on camera. He's got like a glass of hard liquor with him with beautiful crystal.
Yes.
The watch popping out just so. A vectored beard, well trimmed, and some classy, elegant thoughts and expressions.
Yes, indeed. Someone clip that up and send it to Dooley so we can organise the dinner.
But I feel like if you gave him 3 or 4 of those glasses, the stories would get heinous. That's unfair. He's a dignified man, Dooley, so it's a great wavelength to be on.
Well, you had concerns earlier, Pez, for Pakistan and their bowling, generally speaking.
Did, yeah.
I've got a few concerns when I'm looking at Shaheen bowling 130s with the ball not really moving that much. He's opening the bowling with Hassan Ali, who was also bowling 130s. You know, I know the wicket was flat.
It up.
But you sort of do worry about Pakistan a little bit conceding 350 here when they actually sort of conceded about 360, 370. In fact, someone in the Sri Lankan side might have been, I'm going to get it wrong who it was, said they were 30 short in the end. So what are you looking at there, 380? I mean, that's concerning when Shaheen is so important to the attack. They're obviously missing the same Shah as well with the ball. Hassan Ali takes 4 for 71 off his 10 overs, but in those middle overs, it didn't look amazing. But they did climb it back a little bit. But Sri Lanka's batting performance back off Sadira and Kusal Mendez, it was very, very good. No one else, I guess, in the Sri Lanka did get 50 as well off 61 balls, but it did fill unders.
Yeah. Or is Shaheen foxing?
Perfect.
Ahead of Saturday. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Because if Shaheen isn't involved on Saturday in some way, shape or form, and I mean in terms of like explosive bowling, then I'm not here.
Yeah, okay.
And I'm here.
Yeah. Because you know, on the weekend it's going to be all shakes and hugs, and I just want
shakes. We don't know about the ticket situation.
The Saudis involved now. The Man City's own is going to be there.
It's going to be shakes.
No, I'm
Sunnis.
the handshakes and hugs, and because the players like each other so much. That's all well and good. I want to see Shaheen's big fucking head running in, steaming, flicking the ball so it looks like he chucks it, even though he doesn't, but makes it look like it from the spin vision, close up angle. I want all of that, and I want to see excitement, pace, rhythm, energy. That's all I want. Yeah. I didn't get it today, but it didn't matter because Pakistan were too good.
Am I asking too much for some fucking cartwheeling stumps on behalf of Shaheen Shah Afridi on Saturday?
Yes. I don't think you're asking too much. Let us know in the comments.
I'm not saying that's what I want for the entire game. There's a lot of things I want, and there's a lot of things to balance: personal interests, professional interests,
safety,
safety, both safety and safety. And my actual interest in cricket.
Yep. All right.
So anyway, second thing, so Sri Lanka, post 340, whatever.
344 for 9.
344 for 9.
Yeah.
Pakistan, they complete a record chase, but wasn't looking sensational from the start.
No.
You're 48 after your power play. You're 2 wickets down,
2 for 37.
including Baba Azam. Now, just want to focus on the Baba Azam wicket.
Please.
Tickled down the leg side. Sometimes, the bat's near the pad at times with these things. I know his was outside. It looked pretty obvious, but sometimes it can be tickling a pad instead of a bat. Samara Wickrama was pretty sure, because if he got that wrong, he's basically thrown the ball for 6. I just really wanted a scenario where he got that wrong and he's just absolutely heaved it over the rope. It might have been 1 bounce 4.
A lot of people would enjoy golf YouTube, as do I, and you'd like to get the shot tracer.
Yes.
I would like to have seen the throw up tracer from that ball and the parabolic arc. No, it wasn't even a parabolic arc. It was just fucking boom, just like 45 degrees out that way. Yeah. I mean, whoever was square leg umpire would have been like, oh fuck, any danger? I'm going to go walk 3.5 kilometers to go and fetch the fucking ball now.
That's right. Well, that's when the wheels fell off.
Yeah.
That's when the wheels fell off. Anyway, so that aside, Pakistan 48 for 2, Bubba in the Hutch.
Yeah.
And then my third album. But then, Rizwan and what's his name?
Abdullah Shafique.
Shafique. Abdullah Shafique. Shaquille O'Neal. Abdullah Shafique come together and 176 run partnership of 156 rocks.
Yeah.
Both looking absolutely unable to be impregnated, as we've said here before.
Yes.
And
contraception everywhere.
Yep. And accelerated at the right times.
Yes.
Total control.
Yep.
and Pakistan get their way home.
You mentioned control there. I read a statistic, and therefore it will be true that Shafique, he's 113 off 103 balls, including 10 fours and 3 sixes, hitting at 109, 91% control. Now, often people are watching, when they're watching the game, it's like, okay, well, this looks pretty good, and the numbers all match up pretty well. I like the boundary count. I like when they're coming statistically. I like the 360 nature of the boundaries. But what's the control element? Yeah. Now, that's obviously something no one ever thinks, but it is a statistic that people use, and 91% control feels like that is an innings in absolute complete control. Fuck, his pull shots are good.
Yeah.
His pull shots are fucking...
from length.
Yeah, fucking impressive. Not just impressive, fucking impressive.
Take it easy on the swearing, boys. Sorry, sometimes I inhabit a commenter.
Are you free speech? Who's in every single video? G'day, I'm free speech.
Brother. G'day, my name's Free Speech.
Are you, mate?
Hello, my name's a dead girl.
Oh my God.
That's just the name of some of the commenters.
Okay.
Well, okay. While we're in the neighbourhood, Stat Dog. Abdullah Shafique. This is thanks to cricket.com. Stats Deluxe.
Yeah, Deluxe.
Deluxe Stats. Cricket.com. Got some good shit. Abdullah Shafique became the first. Well, they do.
They do. Come on.
It's a casual sale.
Yeah.
Abdullah Shafique became the first Pakistani batter to hit a century on World Cup debut innings.
Devon Conway did that earlier in the tournament for New Zealand.
True. Just quickly, you've just piqued my interest in the whole idea of a 91% control.
Yeah.
Just in two forms. Firstly, is there some nerd sitting in a some sort of box area watching this and judging each shot?
I will be the arbiter.
I'll be the arbiter of whether Shafique was in control of that shot.
Yeah.
Firstly, every one of them needs to do a catch test. Secondly, I've got 3 now. Secondly, you see those stats where it breaks down like what was middled and what was edged and stuff like that. Once again, how do people know?
Yeah.
I mean, obviously you can tell a lot of the time, but not to the point of like finite percentages. And thirdly, what if we had those stats for our own life? Yeah. 91% control. What I wouldn't fucking give.
Well, what I would give a 91%.
I was going to go for a run at 7 a.m. this morning. Didn't happen. So how much percentage control did I lose? You know what I'm saying?
I know exactly what you're saying.
This is how cricket is like life and life is like cricket.
Indeed.
Okay, one more stat dog as well.
Yes.
Here goes. Talking about, so give it to us again. In ODIs this year, this is Mo Rizwan's 8th 50-plus score.
Yeah, incredible.
750s, 100. No other Pakistani wicketkeeper batter has more than 4 in a calendar year of ODIs.
Yes.
So, in other words, Rizwan's a good batter.
Yeah, he's a good stick in that. I don't think we've actually given enough love to Rizwan, who's literally chased down 130. He scored 131 off 121, 8 fours and 3 sixes, hitting in 108 red to win the game with 10 balls in the hutch. He is such a good batter to watch, and it's like I've often
holds his own as a bat too.
Oh, yeah,
he's a true all-rounder.
Absolutely.
Really.
I like the lip as well. I like his wicket-keeping style, generally speaking. What else do you like? I've often thought about his feet. I've often thought about Rizwan's feet, and if I can find them online anywhere.
That's what I was going to say. Shoes off or on?
But how quick his hands are when he gets going is so fucking exciting. I love quick hands when I'm on the internet. I'm just looking through.
Digitally.
I've been watching his feet, and now I'm looking at his hands, and it is absolute joy.
Rizwan, lips, feet, hand stuff. Are you saying it's the full package?
I am saying it's the full package.
Well, on top of that, not only is that the case, I was confused when he actually prayed and then gave the umpires cancel call. Right. That's not my area.
Well, originally he put his bat down, then he said, I'm not interfering with play. I'm offside. Put him hands up like that. Yep.
Yeah. Anyway, so I just get the word visas just in my head when we sort of get into these areas, but that might help.
Yep.
India. Anyway, he also started cramping up.
Yeah,
ahead of the 100.
Perfect. Come on.
Just struggling. I still got 50 runs in me.
Jeez, I'm smoking them and in pain for the team and the nation.
That's right. And I'm still looking for buzzers. Love it. That's it, mate. It's a full package.
That's perfect.
Lips,
what a player, man.
Feet, hands, cramps,
joy.
Joy.
Oh, magnificent.
Records.
What
bat,
an innings.
Gloves.
What an innings.
Yeah. So they pull off a record chase. I just want to say, this is from Crick Info and displaying and opening, acknowledging my own ignorance here. I missed this after sort of watching every ball, but Crick Info says the DJ got the crowd going with the familiar Jatiga by Jatiga chants, which is so the point was that the Hyderabadi crowd embraced Pakistan Deluxe, which is like IRL, in real life people, showing love and care and affection and joy, as opposed to some of the things you might read online about relations. But they were chanting, there's a famous chant, people will let us know in the comments, but they completed it by saying Pakistan Jatiga. So they were essentially appropriating a local chant, adding Pakistan in, showing their love for Baba, Rizwan and co. And I just want to say and acknowledge that's pretty fucking cool.
Love it.
Finally, Pakistan, are we back? Are we back on?
Yeah, there's obviously two ways to look at it, Pezza.
Yeah.
There's two ways to look at this. Now, have they just had a dashing performance where they've broken a record for the highest ever run chase that will probably be broken twice more in this World Cup, given the nature of how batters bat and whatnot, including the whatnot.
Yes.
But are we looking at that? Like, are we looking at like runs for key players? You know, they've won a game without Babar even contributing. You know, he had 10 off 15 before being strangled, a la
World
Michael Hutchins in a hotel room. Ooh. So is it that, or are we looking like, oh, you know, they look a little bit unders at the moment. It's not quite gelling. They've got away with this performance.
Gee, World Cup wins without gel.
Yeah.
World Cup record, world record chases without Baba, without gel. I don't know. We got a message from Ben Connolly saying the undisputed white ball kings are back, baby, and he just came up with a meme where it's just that it's an infographic where there's a cycle. It's so over. We're back. We're so back. It's over. It's so over. We're back, and that is pretty much the cycle of cricket and life.
You know, Pakistan, that's such good value in the World Cup. Look at the calamitous run out we had against the Netherlands.
Yep.
We haven't yet got the explosive bowling just yet. You know?
Yep.
But we have got some very exciting runs, but not yet from Bubba. So there's still a little bit to give. There's still a little bit more to play here. I mean, there's also some fucking dog shit fielding, which we haven't seen just yet.
Yeah.
So there's still plenty to play for in Pakistan. It's exciting.
Oh, you're at the theatre. You've already seen a great opener. You've already seen what Pakistan can offer. It's like, haven't even had the Baba show yet.
I haven't even seen some under 11s fielding yet. There's so much more to give.
India will win by 150 runs. Now, hashtag AskTGC. This is from Sky. Just on the same point. Rizwan, best wicketkeeper bat in the world, plus beard vectors, plus zinc.
Alex Carey doesn't have a beard, so you've got to factor that in. Now, for me, Josh Buttler, favourite player to watch. Now, Josh Buttler, just in my head, hasn't done it in a minute. I feel like it's still just a level above Rizwan.
Who are you picking in your side?
Yeah, for me, Butler.
We're playing against Mars.
Yeah,
right?
yeah, of course.
Side.
Yes.
Who's your keeper bat? Joss, Mo Riz, KL Rahul.
Yeah,
Ooh.
yeah. I think KL Rahul just a level below. I think Rizwan's 2.
Okay, you got Rizwan above KL.
See, Devon Conway's a keeper.
But
when
did KL last score 100?
I know he tried to. Failed.
Failed. Yeah. Devon Conway.
Yeah, but he's not. I mean, Latham's a keeper, but Conway is a keeper.
Pete Hanscom.
Hanscom, yep, of course, yeah. Now I can't think. Who's the wicketkeeper for Quentin de Kock? He's pretty good. Who else plays in the tournament?
Yep, Alex Carey.
Yeah. No, I said Kez is number 1.
Yeah.
Kez first. Kez doesn't have a beard.
Yeah.
Doesn't have a beard.
Okay, yeah. No, I just can't think of any other teams.
How many more people can be upset
Rana,
in this video?
Kusal Mendes.
Yeah.
Keep his own team.
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah. What the fuck was that? It was a silence.
Pakistan are here for the tournament. They're in. Now, Sri Lanka's next game is against Australia. That's a must-win for both of those sides.
Lucky for them.
Holy shit. Oh, my God. We'll be back later today for our review of the England-Bangladesh game, where I predict nothing.